Alright people, welcome back to the channel. I am playing Star Wars Battlefront because this game is popping off all of a sudden and I love it. I actually didn't play Battlefront back in the day. You just realize this game is actually peak cinema. Like, I love Star Wars, like Jar Jar Binks, obviously the Sith Lord, all that stuff. Star Wars character would you have sex with, of course. We've all had these type of discussions, of course.
No.
I'm not picking anything boring like Princess Leia or anything like that. No, that's just kind of gay. But fair, I don't know, something about that jetpack I think could do like some mean damage. But I'm actually decent at this game.
Very false. Very false.
True.
No, very false. It's so false. It's very bad.
But you're gonna get gaming. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get gay and gaming. Mainly gaming, I think. I'm actually a huge Star Wars fan, actually. I'm a bit of a Star Wars nerd, I'd go as far as to say, to be honest. I'm actually surprised I never played this game when it was at its peak, but I just do it. And I got my friend into Star Wars, actually, and he is actually loving it now. I swear, like, he actually just has to bow down to me like Triple H. Like, I got him into peak fiction, to be honest. He watched all the Star Wars. He actually watched it in the order that they came out in. He enjoyed the 4th, he enjoyed the 5th, he loves the 6th. Hey, shout out, 6 is my favourite of the original, actually, personally. And then he watched the first movie, which... Boring! Anything paint drying is the same level. Come at me if you like Phantom Menace. Honestly, if you like Phantom Menace, we need to have a talk of what fun is, because this is your meal deal if you like Phantom Menace. This is what you like spending your days doing if you like Phantom Menace. What's favourite sex position is doggy. Don't get me wrong, Darth Maul is sick. Darth Maul's my favourite of all the Sith. Best parts are not even in that movie anyway. It's probably like you have to watch Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels. You guys, I was a massive nerd and a virgin, like, in case you didn't need any more education. One thing you gotta know about me, guys, is I'm a massive rat. I always said it, people that use the jetpack.
In the word nonce.
Let me tell you right now, I am that person. As the time I'm recording this, I don't know what order they're all coming out, but I've played like 4 or 5 different games, and every time I've been getting my cheeks clapped. But I'm actually decent at this game. I genuinely feel like I'm a porn star at this point. This channel feels like a porn channel. It's not YouTube. It's not. There will not be any clapping of the cheeks on this channel. Anybody that watches this channel is a massive virgin. Oh, let's embrace it, guys. Let's come together and be that together. Not as in like we're gonna have an orgy together. No, that would be weird. I love Clone Wars for real. Like, it's probably my favorite show of all time. I could just waffle to you. For example, I could tell you about how my skin is actually peeled off. Actually, maybe I might get an image on the screen right now. That's the most nudity you're gonna get, ladies. Calm down. I was making pancakes, actually protein pancakes, because you know, just some of us trying to get summer body, you know, I go outside, guys. I told you, this is why I'm not that good at games anymore. I go outside and speak to women every so in a while, kind of. Sometimes spoke to my mom, that counts. I was making pancakes and it was coming out bad because I was trying to mix the protein instead of the flour. Now, I don't want all you cook nerds coming in the comments like,
actually, darling, you can't actually do that.
We do not care. I
tried it again, okay, because I'm reluctant and I'm resilient and I don't take no for an answer.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket.
Yeah, I have a bit too many sound bites that are out of context already. It doesn't bode too well for me. Hold on, let me just be a cheeky little N-word.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
I'm actually not, no, not the one you're thinking of. I'm actually thinking of the other one.
The transport's vulnerable.
I'm vulnerable, mate. Nobody saw that. But I'm actually decent at this game.
So that was a fucking lie.
We're going back to that pancake story that nobody cares about anymore. I was making pancakes and they were coming out bad. Like they were so flat. Like, honestly, it would be like going to a club and then seeing the girl has no arse. That was basically it. Of course, I wouldn't agree with that. Obviously, I don't objectify women. I objectify human beings instead. And the pancakes were coming out so shit and I got really annoyed and I just got my spatula and I just slammed it on the thing multiple times. And then the hot oil and the hot pancakes just went on my skin and burnt me. And then I ran out the room and I was like, you know, like in games where characters on fire, they start screaming, they start rolling themselves all over the ground. That was basically what I was doing. And I stripped myself down. Again, ladies, please calm down, let me finish the story. And I just jumped in the shower. Okay, no, no. I'm actually not this bad. Now it just seems like I'm trying to hide and overcompensate for something. No, I do overcompensate for a lot of things. No, I'm actually not this bad. Actually, it's the first time I've played in generally a week or two, and I have lost the skills. But I'm telling you, at one point I was half decent. Yeah, the only way I'm actually gonna be half decent now if I just use this shield and just be an absolute wanker. I don't care anymore. I have no self-respect for myself. I love this game mode, but sometimes it can drag on for years. Like, I literally had a game that was 90 minutes. You're telling me I could have been watching the amazing Club World Cup with all your favorite American teams in all the amazing Saudi Arabia, England. Okay, is that enough, Gino?
I find your ineptitude less amusing as time.
Yeah, that's how most people feel about me, to be fair. For Battlefront 3, like, I just don't see it. Like, guys, this is EA. Actually, I don't know why they wouldn't though. Like, money.
Hello, I like money.
Battlefront 3 though, could that happen? Maybe. Let me know, guys, down in the comments below. I would love that to happen, to be truthfully honest. I feel like I've missed the pomp of this game, even though it's kind of big now, but I feel like the true pomp of this game was a couple of years ago. I feel like I've really missed out on something. Oh no! I'm gonna be real, guys. Do you think it might be too early to just send peace treaties, you know? I don't mind being like a little servant or something like that, you know, maybe like work for Anakin, you know, help him out in any other way, you know, services.
What do you mean by that?
But I think Battlefront 3 would actually be so good because there's so many new characters that they can add to the game. I mean, something like Ahsoka not being in the game is absolutely bewildering to me. I know, big word, shush. But like, it's absolutely baffling to me. Like, why is something like Ahsoka not in the game? What's happening to my character? Why is my character? I've never seen this. He's gone. Did he just do a line? Did my... Can droids do drugs? Like, Ahsoka not being in the game just is weird. Like, she's been a mainstay of Star Wars for quite some time now. Like, she would have been a great character. Maybe you could argue that she's not a Sith, she's not a Jedi anymore, she's just kind of a bit woke. So where would she be? But like, Clone Wars her could definitely be in the game. So you can pick her as a little youngling. I know some of you would love that. Not in that way, or at least I hope not. As in, that was kind of her pomp, you know, like Gohan in his teen version. Some people just peak when they're a kid. I'm looking at you, Macaulay Culkin. That being said, if you fight off like 2 burglars twice in your coming to you and trying to basically ruin your day, then I feel like you should be able to just say, yeah, I peaked at that point and not feel embarrassed by that. So fair play to him. A burglar came into my house, aside from obviously trying to ransom with them with, you know, different types of services I can burgle from them.
Sorry, what?
This is all your fault.
I got absolutely cooked. Can't lie. If you want me to play more of this game, understandably not, but trust me, I will be playing it a bit more if you want that, so I can get better at these kind of games. But as usual, make sure you like people, make sure you subscribe. Maybe a bit more of a shorter video compared to the other ones. There weren't that much highlights, to be honest. There was just lowlights, to be fair. But that's enough about Rasmus Højlund, people. Let's keep the football to the minimum on this channel. But make sure you like people if you haven't. Make sure you subscribe. There's many more content on this channel. I'm pumping them out more quicker than a porn star, to be honest. And I feel like I'm getting filled in every video, to be fair, by these gamers right now. But don't worry, we're gonna get together. Walk with me like I'm Elias, people, and trust me, one day, no, I was going to say I was going to be good, but I don't want to lie to you people. One day, you'll be good at gaming.